Hello everyone, I'm Nicole and welcome to This Week in the Studio. I'm coming to you today from gray and chilly South Texas, and I'm excited to have another video for you guys for 2019. As I said in my last video, things are kind of slowly starting to get back into action for 2019. I took most of December off of all of my freelance work, so I had some downtime. I did have a few projects lined up, but a lot of those haven't really picked up yet this year. So I've been enjoying some slow and mindful creating and sewing, and it's been just lovely. First up this week, I want to share with you guys a really exciting fabric haul. Now I know if you're following along with me and you know all about the year of slow sewing, you're like, what? Why is there a fabric haul? You're supposed to be only sewing from your stash. So this is a partnership, sponsorship with Workroom Social, their new line of fabrics by Kelly Ward of True Bias. And I did have this partnership already lined up in 2018 before I had really fully fleshed out what I was going to do with the year of slow sewing. So I am in love with this print. Can you see how amazing it is? It's like 80s mustard magic, and I love it. You probably already seen this if you follow me on Instagram and watch my stories. I did talk a lot about it there and a lot about what I plan on doing with it. And you can, wait, where's the, sorry it's all wrinkly, I had to pull it out of the laundry bin because it was on its way to get pre-washed, so it's not always as wrinkly. So if you want to see the full fleshed out details, you can go to my Instagram story highlights and look at the fabric hauls highlight. And this was my most recent thing. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do with it. I am going to do a post, a blog post this week, so look out for that, where I talk about how I sort of plan out a project when I'm not 100%, when I have a fabric that I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with. So I think that'll be really fun for you guys to see. I am pretty sure that I know now what I'm going to do with this. I won't say it yet, but I am going to pre-wash this, and then I will get to making that this week and hopefully have it done and maybe videoed for you guys for next week. I'm so excited about it. Their collection is called Bantam, and it's full of beautiful 100% rayon fabrics, and they're all really fun prints. I think this one might already be sold out, but it does come in 2 other colors. I was really tempted by the navy, but I had to go bright and crazy. So this, they also have so many other amazing prints. I'm not sure if all of the colors are sold out, so definitely check it out. I'll be sure to link below so you can go see all of the amazing prints from this collection. I'm so proud of Kelly and Jennifer and what they've created. This rayon is beautiful. It drapes beautifully. Again, the wrinkles are not doing it justice. I apologize. But it's also a matte finish rayon, so it has almost that like sand wash silk look, and the hand is just beautiful. Like, you just want to pet it and touch it, and I highly recommend making something that the fabric can really move in. So it's great for dresses or flowy tops, or maybe a pair of culottes or something. Something that'll really show off the movement of the fabric. And again, the prints are awesome. Personally, I think I picked the best one, but they're all really, really great. So I highly, highly, highly recommend checking out this collection. I cannot wait to sew with this. So be sure to watch my stories, because I'll probably post a lot of in-progress stuff with working with this fabric, just to see how working with it goes. So don't miss out on that. And next up, I finished a couple weeks ago actually a set of Lakeside Pajamas by Green Line Studio. I actually refashioned this out of a vintage pillowcase, 2 pillowcases, okay, I'm not that tiny, that had these cute little whales on them with little hearts. So this was like the pillowcase opening, and I saved that for the back. I had already used some of this pillowcase to make my goddaughter a little paper, like a pillowcase dress a while back, so I didn't have enough whales to do the front also. So I just used the whales on the back, and in order to keep the shape, like to fulfill the print, what am I trying to say? I did it just a straight opening instead of a curved like the pattern has. So that's the top, and then the bottoms are just plain, but I had one more whale, and I made a cute little whale pocket on the back. And these are super comfy. I haven't slept in them yet because I want to photograph them first. I love the way the piping looks on the side there. Everything fits great. Got my little tag in there. I'm super excited to get these photographed for you guys and make an actual video, but I just wanted to show you, and this pillowcase is super soft, so a lot of times I will look in the like sheets section of Goodwill for fabric. That's where we'll put the fabric, and also just fun printed cotton. And a lot of times the cotton that's been used like that, I'm sorry you guys, my phone is going off like crazy. The cotton that has already been like used and washed is really soft. It has a much like softer hand than say a quilting cotton. It feels more like a lawn or something like that. So great place to find fun printed cottons, and for cheap, and they are eco-friendly because you're reusing something that already exists. I do recommend checking for stains and stuff like that. Generally they won't put anything out that's super damaged, but it's always a good idea to check. So that is my pillowcase pajamas, and I'm pumped because I wanted to kind of update my pajama game. So last year I made 2 pajamas, both of which have not been videoed, filmed, photographed. And I actually didn't even show you guys the other ones, but it was a pair of Carolines. And I will be photographing those maybe this week. I don't know if I'm gonna have time this week. We shall see. So update on the year of slow sewing. If you're following along, I hope you are, hashtag the year of slow sewing. I'm going to try to give you guys an update every week on what I've done that week to work towards the year of slow sewing project. And last week I went through my entire scrap bin and I sorted it into color. Remember I told you guys I wanted to really play with my scraps, use them, work with them, see what I can do instead of just letting them pile up, because my scrap bin was like overflowing like crazy. So I want to really work with those a lot this year, and I kind of showed you guys some examples of some things that I was thinking about doing with them. That's also in my stories, which is probably gone by now, but I am going to go and make a highlight, a story highlight for the year of slow sewing. So I'll try to do that before I post this video and then link it below. So I sorted them all into color, and I separated them, each color, into its own plastic bag and put it back in my scrap bin. This week I'm hoping to take all of one batch of color, the one I had the most of, which is like a cool muted tones scraps, and I want to square them off. I'm going to use a quilting ruler to square off the edges because I want to sew them together into their own fabric. So I'm nervous, excited to see how it turns out, but I feel like it'll be easier to do that once all the edges are squared. Not that they will all be a square, but they'll be straight, if you know what I mean, because right now they're all like whatever shape they were. And then the cutoffs from that I'll just put in my recycle fabric bin. So that's my progress on the year of slow sewing with this week. I super appreciate everybody that commented and how they were going to participate in the year of slow sewing. If you missed that video, be sure to go check it out. I'll link it below. I'd love for you to join me and just kind of start a year of slow sewing movement, and then maybe it'll extend past a year and we'll all just be more mindful of our sewing practices, which is the best I can hope for. Lastly, oh, you guys, I meant to start the video with this. I reached 1,000 subscribers. That is so exciting. I want to thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is so amazing. I really, if you're new, welcome. Be sure to, I have lots of other videos and tutorials on my channel, so be sure to go check those all out. If you're new, introduce yourself in the comments. I'd love to meet you. And once again, I am so blessed, and I was really nervous about starting this channel. I wasn't really sure if adding video into my offerings was going to be something that people would be interested in, but you guys are, and that really makes me so happy. So welcome, 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 and I can't wait to show you guys, get more videos for you guys this year. So I'm so happy to see you. I can't see you. I'm so happy to have you here. Lastly, my weekly crush for this week is a Instagram profile called Advanced Style. It's at Advanced Style, and this whole Instagram profile is senior citizens with the most amazing personal style, street fashion, just decked out in the best outfits. I don't know if you guys know this, but I love fancy old ladies, and it is one of my goals to just get more fabulous as I get older and be one of those old ladies with like purple hair and just dressed to the nines just to go to the grocery store. So this Instagram profile is like major future goals, inspiration. Just, I feel like as you age, like the less you give a shit, and they're just really owning every second of just looking amazing, and it's so awesome. So I will link that below. Be sure to check it out. Some really, really great inspiration, and I think we have so much to learn from our elders. So I just love that social media allows us to highlight them in such a fun and entertaining way. So that is it for this week. Be sure to check out my my The Year of Slow Sewing video if you haven't already. Let me know how you will be joining me, if you will be joining me. Don't forget, if you're new, introduce yourself in the comments. Tell me hi, where you're from, if you're new to sewing, been sewing for a long time, what you would like to see here on this channel. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me this week in the studio. I'm Amy Nicole, and happy sewing.